There's this guy who was obsessed with boxes. He was obsessed with wearing a box on his head while being naked, and that was his desire that they pulled out of his ass. You know what? Let's just stop talking about this show.
Look, they got booty juice. First
that was
episode,
his
they were
desire
born
that they
from
pulled out of his ass.
The Kappa birth.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Anime Summit podcast, where we talk about kappas and butt stuff. I'm your favorite host, Sam the Bomb, the Turkey Tom, and with me is Nickel Tuesday.
Caro.
And Danny is again absent today because she's, I think she passed the semester, but she didn't get a chance to catch up on seasonal stuff. I think she's trying to right now, but she didn't want to come on here and be like,
congratulations.
Oh, I didn't watch that. But yeah.
I would rather be one semester deep than one season deep.
Shout out to Danny. But yeah, she will join us on the next couple ones. So there we go. When she's done, she'll be back and everything. So it's all good. Anyway, later in the episode, we're going to do our part 2 of our seasonal impressions for spring. Spring is here. We're about 4 or 5. Well, now we're about 5-6 weeks in.
No, we're on, a lot of episodes are on 4. A couple of them are on 5.
There was a couple today that were on 6. I saw one that had 6 today.
Oh, maybe there was.
But
this season's been pretty scattered as far as like when stuff started.
Right. So last week we talked about One Punch Man 2, Fruits Basket 2019, some others. Senryu Shoujo, which is like quickly becoming a favorite, I can tell, on our Discord. Like, it's just really cute, really adorable. And some other ones. This week we're going to go down with the next 8 popular ones that Nick has listed for us. And it's going to be great, dude. Isekai Quartet, Fairy Gone, some other ones. 2 of these are based on games, one a mobile game and one a very old visual novel from the 90s. Tell you how we feel about them, okay? But Nick is, I don't know. You know what? I've been talking to people on Discord, whether it's our server or some other servers. This season, man, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. And
there's not as many shows. There's 20% fewer shows compared to last season.
I feel like
which is a good thing.
Right, but I also feel like we need to do a topic on because like we I think it was like 2-3 years ago, right? Or actually when we first started, we did a podcast on like how moe and slice of life are like ruining anime or whatever, which we came to the conclusion that they weren't. But like, like the current state of anime, like, it's been a couple of years now. We've been a podcast for almost 4 years now, so it's like we should talk about that again, because I feel like the last couple seasons, maybe even just like the last year, just like it's riddled.
No, we had there's some good stuff in. Are you talking about like as a whole or at the top?
Yeah, as a whole. Even
okay.
Yeah, well, I mean at the top too. I mean it's just like people all
we
people care
Ace
about
of
now
Base,
is
Devilman Crybaby.
All people care about now is cute girls. Cute high school girls.
Tom, it's been that way for like 30 years.
Right, but even now it's more so like that's all the shows I'm seeing now. It's
Dude,
like,
you're just mad that Hitoribocchi is the best show of the season.
It's not. It's dumb. It's lame. It's lame, dude. Give me some cool shit. I don't know. But anyway, the Ultimate Duo is back. It's just me and Nick. So we're going to do that. But right before that, we're just going to take a quick break right here, and we'll be right back. Okay, thank you. Check that out for me, okay? Also, links.animesummit.net. You can find everything right there. iTunes link, Discord link. Please join the Discord where we're talking all about stuff. And talking about anime, we got seasonal discussion, manga discussion. Speaking of joining the Discord, though, so like, last year, kind of like before the holidays and during like Halloween and stuff, me and Danny did manga book club, and I recorded like the Discord voice chat and everything and uploaded them to our YouTube and stuff. And then we kind of forgot about it because the holidays came through and then we were really busy. And then me and Nick were trying to put together the Decade Spotlight stuff and we just got busy. So the thing is that Manga Book Club is back on, except I will not be heading it. So I won't, it won't be recorded and stuff. But one of our longtime listeners and longtime Discord members, a Raging Aztec, is or on the Discord right now, he's ARA. If you add him or me or Danny, okay?
It's the menacing Ara Ara.
Ara 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 Ara.
You said that in Ara Ara distance? Rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake, dude. If you just add him or me or Danny, you want to read the next thing, which I believe right now is... Hold on a sec.
Oh, I have it on my list. I forgot, though.
So...
Dorohedoro?
Yeah, Dorohedoro. Read the first 2 volumes by this Saturday. So when you hear this, you got a couple days.
You got like 2 days.
Yeah. But likely after 6 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time. Just so if you want the Manga Book Club role, I'll give it to you. Or me and Danny or Nick will give it to you. And it's just
Do I have permissions to do that? I feel like you have a lot more permissions on Discord than I do.
I do, because we know that you're going to fuck shit up and just do a bunch of dumb stuff if we...
I own 2 of my own servers. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Anyway.
They're going swimmingly.
But anyway, just if you want the role, just at me and I'll give it to you. Okay? But yeah, Dorohedoro. Read the first 2 volumes by this Saturday. And then... So I just wanted to bring that up. It's not going to be recorded and stuff like last time, but I want you guys to still be able to do Manga Book Club and have fun in our Discord and things like that. Also, sorry, I keep talking, but I got to bring this up because I totally forgot about it. Somebody brought up to me the Waifu Wars thing. It's like a Discord bot. And then someone DM'd me the other day about it. So, like, I will do that. I will figure that out probably this weekend or next week, and I'll make a channel where you guys can go in there and do Waifu Wars, okay? Also, leave us an iTunes review. If you don't, I'll come to your house and fart on your lawn.
I want to start doing anime music quiz more often.
We should do...
Just as a fun thing. Like, here's what we could do. Waifu Wars, one day of the week. Anime music quiz, another day of the week. Manga Book Club, another day. There you go.
It's so hard.
It kind of is. Yeah, it depends. You can change the settings, though. So you can set it to like only stuff everyone's seen, or
so it's
only
more well-known stuff as opposed to okay.
Yeah, so you don't end up with like insert songs that nobody recognizes. You can get rid of that. So you can make it, you can dial it depending on your preference.
Hell yeah. Okay, so
I was playing with the True Anime Discord. It was funny. They're like, "Oh man, I just got inserted," because they play an insert song and nobody gets it.
All right, shout out to True Anime Discord. Shout out to Kai Clear and Sweet. Anyway. Let's get started. Here's the second part of our spring season 2019 first impressions. First show on the docket, Isekai Quartet. Am I saying that right? Isekai?
Yes, like do we say Isekai like every week?
I feel like I say
that's where you're
wrong,
trapped in another world.
That sounds wrong.
Isekai. Just say it fast and no one can say you did it wrong.
I suck it. It's a great genre. But anyway,
I mean, it's not far off. Yeah, it just means you're trapped in a world.
It's not far off.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say it's Studio Puyukai, and it's a comedy parody fantasy, and it's a mysterious switch appeared one day. Upon pressing it, bunch of characters were sent to a different world, all from their own world. So like you got Amelia and Subaru from ReZero, Kazuma and Aqua from Konosuba, Gaul Ainsworth from Overlord.
Momonga.
And then you got Tanya from Tanya the Evil.
They're all Katakawa property.
Yeah. And they're all like chibi in a classroom, and it's kind of like Carnival Phantasm mixed with like that Attack on Titan Junior High show or whatever.
Which I think Attack on Titan Junior High is that the same studio? No. In any case, though, the same studio made the Overlord chibi show and the ReZero like the short as well.
Oh, okay.
I think the same director has done all of them.
Do these guys also do Kaiju Girls? Because that's what it looks like too. Oh, they did do Kaiju Girls. I love Kaiju Girls, man. Kaiju Girls is cute. It's fucking just these little chibi girls
the
dressed up
director Minoru Ashina.
Yeah.
It looks like this is kind of his specialty. He just does like all shorts.
Just parody chibi shit. I'm into it. So yeah, Isekai Quartet, man. So like, basically, I mean, if you're a fan of these shows, why not, right? I mean, I've seen ReZero, I've seen Konosuba, I've seen some of Overlord.
Yoju Senki is the other one.
Yoju Senki.
Tanya the Evil.
Tanya Dugarachaff is in it.
So yeah, the basic idea is it's a crossover anime where you have these different properties and characters interacting with each other in a classroom setting. Obviously, it's a comedy. For me personally, it does have some funny moments, like when Aqua is like attacking Momonga and the Overlord characters. That was pretty funny. Then Cosmo just like bops around the head and he's just like, "Oh, how powerful is Cosmo? He can train the goddess or whatever." And that was pretty funny to me. It's I don't know. I just want them to go all out and make it crazy, you know?
Right. Might as well. I mean, it's a set of crazy shows to be fair, like Overlord and ReZero and Tanya the Evil. But
yeah. But I want them to be more like Asobi Asabase, where they hold like nothing back and the characters are going to these extremes. I just think that would be preferable to me. But I mean, they're doing a decent job. It's light. It's a short.
Yeah, like each episode's like 12 minutes. Yeah, 11 minutes, 10 minutes.
And I also want. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna watch this because I don't mind these parodies sometimes, but like I thought it was gonna be funnier, to be honest, and I thought it was gonna be like a little more ridiculous, like you said. But I mean, if you like the characters, the only characters I really like are Tanya and the Konosuba characters. You know?
Yeah, they're the funniest ones, I would say.
Right. So it's like, I
kind of want I want them to interact in funny ways though, like take their characteristics, like take Darkness and Albedo and have them do a bit. Have Amelia and Megumin do a bit because they're voiced by Rei Takahashi. So she'd be talking to herself. Yeah, like
right.
They're both have the same voice actors. Like that'd be kind of funny. Like do something like that. Obviously Subaru and Kazuma should be interacting more. I think Beetlejuice was the teacher too. So that was a little bit funny. I just want to again, like I agree, like they just got to go harder, man. That's what I'm saying. But I'm going to finish it just cuz it's a short, it's easy. It's only like 12 episodes.
Right.
I
hyped this up on my newscast cuz I said that if people who are fans of these shows, they're definitely going to like it. I assume like if they do a second season of this, they'll have Shield Hero in it, maybe. I don't know, but I don't know if that's a Katakawa thing because these are all Katakawas.
I wonder if they would put Kimono Friends in there and make everyone mad.
Kimono Friends,
fucking God. Katakawa is like the Japanese Disney.
So yeah,
pure evil, pure evil.
So if you're a fan of these shows, this is totally and it's a short, so just watch it. All right, next show is Fairy Gone. She gone.
God, what even happened to this show? Okay.
I mean, okay.
So let's get the basics out of the way first.
The basics is a big confusing thing because the first
Well, what's it by original and all?
Sorry, it's by PA Works and it's an original. It's not. It's an anime original by PA Works, and it's a action, demons, fantasy, supernatural show. But the first 5 minutes of the episode, or the first episode, is explaining the history. And it takes place in a world where fairies possess and dwell in animals, giving them mysterious abilities by removing the organs of a possessed animal and transplanting them into humans. The fairies can be summoned as an alter ego and be used as a weapon and give the individual, the host, some supernatural abilities. And they become fairy soldiers. And then there was a war that broke out. They call it the War of Unification, and both sides of the war use these fairy soldiers. And then by the end of the war, there were straggling fairy soldiers in villages made of, fairy people, or humans with the abilities to host fairies, and their shit got burned down, and they're being picked off one by one, and it became illegal to be a fairy user. and the main character Noelle, Marlia Noelle, her village gets burnt down, and she grows up to join the mafia because that's all she can do. I mean, she just is like, she did it to infiltrate and look for her best friend from the village, and yeah, she runs into him, and she turns out she's a fairy user.
God, this is so fucking annoying. Mal doesn't even have the character portraits for each character, so I have no fucking clue who's who.
So Marlia Noelle is the main character with the rifle, and then Veronica Thorne is the character who her friend was.
But see, I don't know that because there's no picture. It's like,
well, yeah, I know.
Mal.
That's why I'm telling you.
Shit.
And then Free Underbar. That's a funny last name. Free Underbar.
Oh, that is a pretty funny name. Yeah.
Yeah. Free Underbar.
Welcome to my underworld.
Welcome to my Underbar.
Dr. Venture. Dr. Underbite.
This is why me and Nick can't just do the podcast, just us two.
He falls in love with Dean.
The Free Underbar.
Brock Sampson kills a man with his ass. Again.
But, yeah, and I mean, Free Underbar is also a fairy soldier from the war, and then,
Yeah. Let's not get too nitty-gritty.
They run into each other, and then that's how the plot starts, yeah.
So he recruits her to their cause, basically.
Yeah.
The guy recruits the girl.
Yeah.
And he has, if I remember correctly, he has, like, an old friend who is, like, on the opposing side as a soldier. Yeah, and they both end up fighting each other early on. Like, the first few episodes, we only did 3 episodes for all these shows. The first 3 episodes, they're just, like, kind of establishing the world a little bit and fighting. I'm not quite sure what they're fighting for, but, like, it's kind of just like an action show. It almost feels like it's just like action supernatural. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It just feels very, very generic to me.
It made
but they
me
do have JoJo
watch,
stands. So.
It made me want to watch Sirius the Jaeger, and Sirius the Jaeger makes me want to watch Bacano. So it's like
it's Bacano-san, not Bacano. For fuck's sake, you gotta pronounce it right. It's the first syllable that is emphasized.
It makes me want to watch Bananas. So anyway.
All right, that's good enough.
All right, forget it. But like, no, I understand what you mean. It's on some JoJo shit, cause like it's on some Persona and JoJo shit. Like they summon.
Oh yeah,
the
Persona's the other thing. Yeah, doesn't Persona copy JoJo?
You know what?
I'm pretty sure they do. I'm like
95%
sure because JoJo came first and they pulled from. Anyway, fuck it. Everything copies JoJo.
Hold on now. Just like. Relax.
Because JoJo copied Fist of the North Star, and then everything copied JoJo.
But yeah, no, like there's actually a couple shows on today's list that has some JoJo stand shit. I know Shaman King definitely copied JoJo. Shaman King, dude. Remember Shaman King? But like, no, like, it kind of is like that. It's got that. We've seen a lot of anime lately where it's got that like old world setting. You know, they use like these old rifles and swords, and
and they have superpowers.
It's like Izetta. Remember Izetta the Last Witch? It's like kind of like that, and it's like Sirius the Jaeger, kind of like in that old time, but they still got guns and shit. And
yeah, like mid 1900s.
Yeah, and they're trying to get this thing back called the Forbidden Fairy Black Tome, which is this book that has a bunch of fairy magic stuff in it and information about fairy possession and all that stuff, and they're fighting over it.
They're getting the MacGuffin.
The MacGuffin.
I hate when people say MacGuffin. I just had to say it though. They're searching for the holy grail of fairies.
And in the first 3 episodes, though, they're establishing everything, and I get that, but they haven't said much about the Black Tome and how they're fighting over it. And it's like, Marlia's friend Veronica is on the other side, and they're trying to steal like stuff from rich people. Like they were auctioning pages of the tome, and then it turns out it was fake.
I'm probably gonna drop it. It has a dub. I don't know who's in the dub because my anime list is garbage, and they don't list them right now. Yes, it has a simul dub. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Wikipedia.
That's how I watched it.
Jill Harris, Ian Sinclair.
Yeah, he's in everything.
Yeah, Ian Sinclair's doing Free Underbar.
Underbar.
Why don't they have Arnold Schwarzenegger doing Free Underbar?
If I watch it, it's gonna be the dub for sure. And I also watched it at 1.25 speed, so take that for what it's worth. Maybe I didn't give it a fair shake, but fuck it.
I'm going
Had
to
to
be the
catch up.
free underwater.
Sometimes it makes the show better if you speed it up. Honestly,
Also, it probably makes more sense being in a dub because like all their names are like European sounding.
yeah. This is a dub show. Like you gotta watch this thing dub. Come on.
I don't know if I'm gonna keep watching it, to be honest. I'm kind of.
It has 24 episodes. That's the main thing that's holding me back.
This is 24 episodes.
Yeah, it's like I'm just dude, I got other shit on my plate. Like,
Yeah, it's like, do you really want to watch? That's what's good about the 3-episode rule. It's like, do you really want to watch 24 episodes of this shit? I don't know.
Maybe like if it turns out if it like flips the script and gets really good somehow, and everyone's like, holy shit, then yeah, I'll go back. But
Yeah, right now, nothing is making me want to go, oh, I want to find out what happens. So
because I still have a lot of backlog to watch, like Anime of the Decade type stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to
And
get on that decade shit too.
That's not even including the ones that we're doing. Like,
Yeah,
there's
no,
a lot
same.
of. I made a spreadsheet for myself, and I have like 700 episodes that I can watch.
Right,
That's probably not gonna happen, but I've been trying to get close. So.
right. So anyway, check out
Fairy
Fairy
Gone.
Gone. I'm not sure about it.
Action was like medium. Yeah. Anyway.
Number 3,
Next show.
this one is one that I've been hyping up on my newscast as well. Carole Tuesday in association with Netflix, Buttflix. This is a big project, okay? Studio Bounce.
No,
But it's-
Buttflix is the streaming service that hosts Sarazanmai.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, dude. My bad. God, see, this is why we do research. Anyway, it's like a sci-fi drama romance, but basically the basic plot is 50 years into the future, we have terraformed Mars.
The year 20XX.
Yeah, we'll just say 20XX because they actually don't say. But like it's in the future where we terraform Mars, and a lot of jobs and like service industry things are done by AIs, robots, and people. And a lot of entertainment media on Mars is done by AI idols or virtual idols or virtual bands.
Kizunu I.
Kizuna, yeah, hell yeah. I subbed to that bitch. But at the beginning, there's a girl named Tuesday, and she runs away from home, which is like this huge mansion, and she runs away to the city, the big city, and she runs into Carole, who's like a busker playing the keyboard on a bridge, like on a street, and they decide to make music together. That's legit the plot. That's what it is. And it's okay. Here's the thing, though. This is a Shinichiro Watanabe show, original creator and director. And the reason why it's like, and Aya Watanabe, I think that's his wife, right? She did the script. The reason why this show is a big deal, though, and it's like you can listen to that newscast where I talk about it, is like a lot of the music that's written for it, a lot of the people producing the beats and making the music are like famous musicians now. So like Stephen Lee Bruner or Thundercat, he's the guitarist for Suicidal Tendencies. He's also the guitarist for like Wiz Khalifa and a bunch of other touring hip hop musicians. Alice in Wonderland, Dan, Dan, Flying Lotus. Some of these other producers did like songs for like Beyonce and shit too. But yeah, the soundtrack that's going to comprise the first music in the first 12 episodes is going to come out July 10th, 2019. So, I mean,
that's probably when the show is going to hit Netflix as well.
Right, yeah. So it is in association with Netflix.
Or they might do the 2-cur thing where they put the first 12 and the next 12.
Yeah. The art style is very like I can see like Watanabe's shit in it, like for sure.
Well, it takes place in the same universe as Cowboy Bebop. They have Woolongs.
Oh yeah, they use that's right, they use Woolongs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, how much Woolongs for this right now?
Dude, I hope they have a battle of the bands against Space Dandy's band.
Oh shit. God,
That'd be so sick.
But yeah, no,
Space Dandy on the Anime of the Decade list, by the way.
They fucking so like the thing about it too is when they're singing songs together, they're singing it in English, you know? And I kind of am thinking I might wait until it's out on US Netflix to watch it. I feel like it would make more sense, you know?
Wait for the dub. This one is getting a dub, right?
Yeah, it should be. I think so.
Do we know that for a fact?
Nope, I do not see it. Oh shit. What the hell? I thought it was. Cuz it's premiering on Fuji TV's Ultra programming block in Japan, and I know it's in association. It's licensed by Netflix.
But not every Netflix has a dub, right?
Oh, you're probably right. Yeah,
I mean, I hope it does. Maybe they'll dub it later.
But I know the singing voices are all English musicians. So like Carole's singing voice is Nye BRXX, Tuesdays is Selena Ann, and Angela Carpenter, who's the other idol, is Elisa, who's like also Nye BRXX is really awesome.
I don't know why it's so hard to find information on whether a show is getting a dub. Like I've searched 4 places right now and it's not telling me. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I'm looking right now too, and I'm not.
I'm on Reddit. It's like ANN, nothing.
Fucking Reddit, God. But no, like I mean, hopefully it does. I mean, Watanabe shows normally do, right? It's also an anniversary project for the record label Flying Dog, which I didn't know was a record label till now, but it's a Japanese record label. So they got like Yoko Kanno is on it, Maya Sakamoto, Yuka Aisuka, bunch of famous Japanese artists, Japanese musicians.
Yeah, but as far as the show goes, let's talk about the show though, because we gotta move on to all the other shows.
Show sucks.
It reminds me of Megalobox. It has the same feel.
It does.
Same energy.
It does.
And,
the animation's okay. You know, it's pretty okay. It's pretty decent.
They have really good backgrounds. I appreciate that. Most anime nowadays just don't. They just throw that in the can. They don't even care about backgrounds. But this one, they did put a lot of effort into it.
I was talking to Sen about it, and they actually did not like the backgrounds. They said the backgrounds look weak.
Didn't like the background. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
At least they're trying.
I don't know. I didn't mind some of them. I
Mars.
like some of them.
I just like that they exist, and it's not just like
right.
a blank
I
fucking
understand.
school or something.
I mean, there's a couple anime later on our list here that have just terrible everything. So, but I mean, I also like the instruments are actual instruments. I don't know so much about the keyboard, Carole's keyboard, but Tuesday's guitar is an actual Gibson. It's an actual Gibson acoustic guitar that came out, and that guitar is like it's really expensive, but that pick guard is like super iconic. But yeah, no, it's really cool. I like that. I like the character design. Like I love how Tuesday is like I don't know many people who go around just wearing that normally, but then again it's in the future and it's on Mars. But like, you know,
she's just
got
wearing
like
her dress.
It's like this really fancy floofy dress with stockings.
Because she's an Ojo-sama. She's rich.
She's Ojo-sama, dude.
She has a black card.
And then Carole, she's just like in her overalls, like a pro.
Hipster. Apparently, I don't know if this is true, but they look similar. I think they modeled these characters after the artists or after some musicians or something.
I don't think so.
I could be mistaken, but that's what I've heard.
I've never actually don't know what.
Just take my word as the truth, and we'll go from there.
BRXX looks like.
It makes sense.
Oh, you know what? BRXX actually does look like Carole. You're right.
Yeah, exactly. Correct.
And Selena Ann does look like Tuesday a little bit, except with brown hair. That's really funny. All right, good on Nick for doing his research, actually. But no, anyway, sorry. We could go on for a little longer, but yeah.
It's basically like they're trying to start a band. Tuesday goes to she runs away from home trying to find Carole. Does she know Carole from before?
No.
She had to have known her, right?
No.
Who was she? She was just running away on her own, right?
She was running away because someone jacked her suitcase.
She was running away because she wanted to be famous by age 17.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, she was running away because...
I thought she, knew Carole, and I was like, I ran into Carole.
No, yeah. No,
she meets her on a bridge, and they...
Yeah, she ran into Carole on the bridge because she was chasing after the dude who jacked her.
They started living together.
Well, yeah, because she got no money. All her shit was in her suitcase.
Oh, she has infinite money. She's got that black card.
She's Ojo-sama, dude. Yeah, sorry.
The thing is, she tells her if she spends the card, then her parents will know where she is. So that's why she's trying not to use it. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a basic underdog story where they're trying to compete against the electronic bands. They're trying to beat the Megalobox bands with their special power armor, and they're gearless. So. Yeah, this is Megalobox. That better be the first recommendation I see on Mal.
It's not.
Nana. That's bullshit. This is Megalobox.
No, I think Nana's a little bit more. Megalobox is like the 7th one.
It is on there. Only
Yeah, Megalobox and Beck, right next to Beck.
because their manager is like an old guy in a bar. It's just like
Yeah, he's like a drunk Gus. His name was Gus.
still as old
yeah.
as time. I'm
He's
waiting
like
for him to get an eye patch.
He's got a beer belly, beer gut. His name is Gus.
But yeah,
Anyway.
good music, good animation, pretty good show. I like it. I might put it on hold just so I can kind of binge it a little bit. Maybe I'll watch it weekly. It might be. We'll see. We should move on though to the next show, which is
Hitoribocchi no Marumaru Saikatsu.
the best Moe show of the season. This
the
is
character designs are really fucking cute. Like this
yeah,
art
this
style
is like
just so
super
fucking
adorable. It's based on a 4-koma manga, Studio C2C, and it's 4-koma manga. What do you think it is? Slice of life comedy,
cute.
obviously.
Comedy, obviously. Easy.
It basically there's a girl they're going into middle school. Hitoribocchi suffers from extreme social anxiety. She's kind of this is very similar to Senryo Girl or Senryo Shoujo,
yeah.
where the
Senryo
main
girl,
girl has anxiety, but Hitoribocchi can actually talk to people. But like she has the goal of making friends in school because her friend from elementary school told her to make friends. She's like, they made a deal. It's like, we can't be friends unless you make friends with everybody else in your class or something like that. It's some like ridiculous premise. But
look, we can't be friends unless you can befriend to other friends.
I think it was like a challenge to her to do that. I think she wanted her to get out of her shell a little bit.
Yeah, be a little more sociable, yeah.
So yeah, like the first day she walks in and she's trying to introduce herself and she vomits because she's just got so much anxiety. But yeah, it's really funny. Like I like the show. It's super. It actually is pretty well animated and the character designs are good. Hitori is super funny. Her friends are funny. She had the straight man friend, the fake delinquent Nako with the blonde hair, and then later on they meet the unfortunate girl. What's her name? Kako. The third girl in the art, the student council vice president.
Kako Kurai.
It's either her or somebody else. No, it's somebody else.
Oh, the vice representative is
she has brown hair. Yeah. Fucking Mal. I don't know why I'm on Mal. This is a piece of shit website. God damn it.
Yeah, the blonde hair.
They don't even fucking list her. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Oh my god, she's not even on here.
Oh, Satoka. She's blonde, right?
No, Mal is just awful, so I can't find it.
Let's do a whole episode on Mal.
Fuck Mal. God damn. I like their UI for tracking my stuff, but I'm gonna start using like Wikipedia and shit because like this is gay.
That's what I use.
This is fucking stupid.
There's some dedicated otaku out there who update Wikipedias for animes all the time. It's fucking awesome.
Unlike Mal. God damn.
Unlike Mal, fucking.
Anyway, the other girl, the blonde girl, whatever. Fuck it. She's the vice president. All right, you know who I mean.
Yeah, the vice representative. Yeah.
It's a very cute show. Very funny. I enjoy her little bear outfit. Bocchi's when she's at home, she dresses kind of like Lane from Serial Experiments Lane, where she's just in a giant bear suit, or not Nanachi from New Game.
Yeah.
The main girl, she's just wearing that.
So fucking cute. Nanachi.
She like runs out and it's funny because she like scripts everything because she's so nervous that she has to have like an exact script. Kind of like me doing these episodes. I'm like, Sam, we need a fucking script. Otherwise, I can't.
I need to know what to say.
I need to know exactly what's happening. That's kind of what she does.
I got you.
And her friend's trying to talk to her, and she's like, keeps introducing her to her house, and she's not listening because she's so on rails. But she is very good at making friends still, and it's just a fun show. It's a fun slice of life for Coma. There you go. I really enjoy it. Sam doesn't like these shows.
I'm
no accounting for taste.
Yeah, okay. I'm okay. I'm good. I just like, this isn't what I'm talking about earlier. It's just like, it's cute, but that's all it is. Come on.
Yeah,
give me
that's all
something.
You need.
Give me something. All right, number 5. Why the hell?
Friends.
Why the hell are you here, teacher? Or Nande Koko ni Sensei ga?
Oh, the softcore porn.
This is basically, softcore titties.
It's like the student council president show that Mac liked.
Look at my boobies. Look at my
except
boobies.
this one is censored. I couldn't find an uncensored version. And the censoring is like they take up the whole fucking screen with it. Oh my god.
Look at my boobies. Look at my boobies. This is by Tier Studio. I don't know what else they've done. They've done Lord of Vermilion and some other
They've done like
movie.
nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, they've done nothing. Okay. This might be their thing. I know there's enough smutty bitches out there who are going to just watch this and be like, yeah, I'm into it. It's great.
I mean, if it was uncensored, maybe.
So you couldn't find an uncensored version? I just thought that's all there was.
It's
like
probably it's going to be the thing where when they release the BD, it'll have uncensored.
Yeah.
So you can buy the BD. But yeah, I mean, this is very simple. There's a student and his teacher find themselves in perverted situations all the time. The first episode starts with them getting locked in the same bathroom stall, and she's like peeing. It's kind of funny. She's like, "Don't squeeze my boobs or it'll leak."
So stupid. So dumb. Like, it's
yeah, it
just
is pretty dumb. I don't know. If
Like,
it didn't
no
have
one-
the censorship, I would watch it.
If I was that teacher, I'd slap the shit out of that kid. I'd be like, get the fuck out of my face. What the hell are you doing here watching me pee? The fuck is your problem?
Well, no, she was in the men's room. That's why that's why
I
the
don't give-
situation
I don't
happened.
give a shit.
And then
I
later
go
on,
out-
she visits him and meets his little sister.
I'll tell
And
you what.
she suckles on her breast.
Oh,
Because a
God.
little sister, when you have a little kid, they're obviously going to pull the string on the swimsuit top, and it's going to come flying off. That's how these things work.
I'll tell you what, though. I'm not going to watch this, okay? It's just a bunch of smut. But I'll tell you what. The character design for the main character, the teacher, is 10 out of 10. It's like the perfect design for a porn star teacher. Like,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
when you're watching a porno and the teacher's like, wearing the pencil skirt and the button down. That's exactly what Kana is, and it's just like, it's perfect. Like, there's gonna be so much fan art. I'm gonna post so much fan art of it just because it's like, I'm into it. You're hot and I'm into it, but I'm not gonna watch it because I don't like.
Yeah,
look,
I'm going to drop it too.
I don't want to watch comedy with my porn. I just want to watch porn. If I want to watch comedy, I'll watch comedy. Like, I'm not big into raunchy comedy. Like, and it's
Yeah.
I'm not into
I mean-
the ridiculousness of like being overly courteous to perverted high school boys when they accidentally touch your boob. Like, it's just dumb. It's dumb.
The thing is, it's mostly her fault because this is a wish fulfillment show.
Oh my god.
That's how these things work, Sam, and it can't be helped.
It can't be. Yeah, it's based on a manga on a Weekly Young magazine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know,
Meh.
man.
It's okay. I'm going to drop it. It's censored, so there you go.
The character designs are good though. The women look very pretty. They're
I mean, it's
hot.
mildly okay, but, again, I don't got time for that shit.
I don't got time.
Next
for it, to be
show.
honest with you. Yeah.
We have Sarazanmai. Haha.
Sarazanmai.
The Kunihiko Ikuhara show. I just got done with Penguin Drum addling my brain, and now I have this show, which is maybe even more crazy.
There's a lot of similarities in like terms of like environmental design and stuff too,
Yeah, they have a
Which
lot
is-
of somewhat similar designs
which I probably wouldn't have caught if we didn't just like watch Penguin Drum.
because they have the
But-
same background characters with like nameless, faceless, walking around the city.
Yep. So this is Studio Mappa, and
Nappa's
yeah,
a great studio, by the way.
It is. It really is. Kunihiko Ikuhara. That's what's up. He did the series composition. He's also the director, and it's original. It's not based on nothing. Yeah. So, I mean, basically, it's about these three boys, and their destinies kind of become intertwined by they accidentally break this Kappa statue, which is the guardian of the city, a statue of a Kappa. If you don't know what a Kappa is by now, and you're an otaku, then you should get out of here. Okay.
Well, there's
Google.
not that many shows with kappas in them. It's just what is it, like a spirit, like a forest spirit or something,
It's
or
like
a god?
It's like a sea. It's like a sea creature. It's like a yokai thing. But
Oh,
yeah, it's
yokai,
like
more like a monster.
yeah, it's like a god. Yeah, the gods of the sea. They have like these little caps with duck bills.
And they have to keep
Beaks.
them watered in order to walk on land. That's what I know.
Yeah, it's like
That's
they
why
got
he's pouring
these.
water on
They
himself.
got beaks and they got like a turtle shell. Actually,
They're
if you've
basically
ever-
penguins.
If you ever seen the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, the third one, they go into feudal Japan and everyone thinks that they're Kappas, which is hilarious. But anyway, they break this Kappa statue, and Kepi, this Kappa, comes out and he claims to be the first heir of the throne of the Kappa kingdom, and he tells them that Kappa zombies are roaming the city and they're stealing people's desires. So and then every time some shit happens, he turns the 3 boys into little Kappas, and he says, "Go take their desires back and give them back to me. That's how you fight Kappa zombies, and you have to give me the desire so the soul can pass on to the next life and not wander around here and steal people's desires and shit."
It's very convoluted.
It is, but that's
you have to watch
that's the
every
basic
episode
gist of it.
twice just to understand what the fuck even happened.
Yeah, I just
I didn't
gave you
do
the
that.
basic gist of it, but there's more to it. Yeah.
Also, I watched this one at 1.25 speed. Good luck with that.
Rookie mistake, man.
Probably
Rookie
shouldn't do that in
mistake.
the future.
But they have to make a specific sound, and the sound is Sarazanmai, and that's how they retrieve the
Isn't
desire.
the Sarazanmai the that's the anal bead, right?
No, the anal bead's called this is Japanese Shirokodama. It resides in the anus, and it stores an individual's secret desires.
It's a special organ that humans have.
And it's in your anus, and
It has to be sucked out of the
It
anus.
holds all of your secret desires, and
It's the prostate.
it's yeah. So they basically go into the Kepi, the heir to the throne. The way he turns the 3 boys into Kappas is he goes up their butts and turns them into little Kappas. And when they make the Sarazanmai sound, they can retrieve the Shirokodama from the Kappa zombie. And yeah, they have to go up the butt and steal the desires. Butt stuff. It's Kappa butt stuff. It's great.
Fun fact, this is the #1 anime in Vatican City.
No way. Are you
Wait,
for
don't
real?
you get it? All right, never mind.
Oh, that's bad. That's terrible. God, you're terrible.
Man.
Oh man. Fuck the Catholic Church. There, I said it. Anyway,
I think it's funny though. This show has a 7.19 on Mel, probably because people don't fucking understand it.
right. No, I definitely.
It's overly dense. Like Ikuhara has that tendency where his shows are just too dense. That's partly why I didn't give like Penguin Drum a 10 or whatever, because it was so much to take in. And that's what this show is again, which is fine.
I'll tell you what though, I'm glad it's only going to be 11 episodes and not.
Yeah. That's kind of cool. I mean, I do enjoy the show. It's very colorful and energetic. We should have more cute girls, but typical otaku only wants girls.
Also, this one's got another like idol thing in it, like Double H of Penguin Drum had Double H, and then
Triple
Utena,
H.
Triple Double H, yeah, and then Utena had the other one, the Shadow whatever's. But yeah,
I don't think they had a. There wasn't an idol at Utena, was there? I don't think so.
And then this one's
been a
got
while.
Asaka Sasara.
Now,
which is like,
is she the cross-dressing boy?
No, she's her own person. It's just that Kazuki dresses up as her to take selfies for his brother.
I really shouldn't watch this at 1.25 speed.
Yeah, she's her own person. It's just that he just does it to make his brother happy.
And she's always on TV, and she tells them to get kisses for some reason.
So every day you watch her show, and she tells you to take a selfie with a random ass item, and when you do it, you'll become happy and have a lot of good luck. So in the first episode, it's boxes. In the second episode, it's
it's Amazon, yeah.
In the second one, it's Kisu Fish. Oh no, the second one is cats, a bunch of cats.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
And then in the third one, it's Kisu Fish. So she tells you to take a selfie.
That's why I heard Kisu. Okay, it was on the brain. Got it.
Well, but anyway, so it turns out like the desires are of the item that she says, and
each item is like it represents something. There's more meaning to it, obvly.
Yeah,
you
for
delve
example,
into
the first episode was a bunch of boxes, and there was this guy who was obsessed with boxes. He was obsessed with wearing a box on his head while being naked, and that was his desire that they pulled out of his ass. You know what? Let's just stop talking about this.
Look, they got booty juice. First
That was
episode,
his
they were
desire
born
that they
from
pulled out of his ass.
the Kappa birthed both of them out of his butt.
But you know
while he was
what?
blushing.
I'll tell you what, though. I like
Covered
this
in
show so
slime.
far. I like the... I like this show so far. I love the fucking ending. I love the music. I love the animation. And I'm excited to see where it goes just because I just watched Penguin Drum. So I'm kind of like looking out for things now. And I think this is getting simulcasted too. Ian Sinclair's in it. Alejandro Saab, Rico Fajardo. Justin Brenner is in it. So
I don't know that it has a simul dub.
I thought it was because...
But you're saying it does have the dub, though, right?
It's getting a dub right now, yeah. I'm enjoying it. I think the animation's really good. It's pretty hype. I'm excited to see what's the point of everything is. And in 11 episodes, I think
this is one of those shows you're going to have to rewatch and like read analysis of in order to understand all of it.
Right.
So, yeah, it's good and bad. I would say like, oh, what's that symbol? There's like a swirly like triple infinity symbol. Does that mean something?
No, they're
Isn't
otters.
that like an LBGT symbol or something? Or am I thinking about that wrong?
No, they're otters.
No,
Talking
in the
about
ending theme song, it's like a triple circle almost, but it's like a wavy.
You know what? I don't know. I'll look
That's
it
a
up.
symbol of something. Anyway, people did analysis on like just the PV of the show, and they figured out that it was going to be about like trans LBGT themes based on that.
Yeah.
So
yep.
there's a lot that goes into it. Fucking
Which I'm
Ikehara,
into.
man. You put too much into these.
Nah, man, I love it. I love it so far. I'm gonna keep watching.
Just give me some cute girls. That's all I want.
Yeah, straight Nick, everyone. All right. Anyway, check out Sarazanmai, okay? If you're into Ikuhara shit, even if you're not, I would say definitely check it out. It's ridiculous. It's great. They break out into a song, and a bunch of butt stuff happens. It's awesome.
I'm trying to think, like, which is the most accessible Ikehara show? Obviously, it's Yurikuma Arashi, but, like, that one doesn't really represent his other... That's, like, the simplest one to understand. But
Yeah,
it's like,
that one
oh, just
wasn't
start
like-
with Ikehara. It's no big deal.
It's no big deal.
Every show he
Yes.
makes is fucking so dense.
Oh, man. All right. Number 7 show. You know, a girl who chants love at the bottom of this world. You know? You know what I mean?
You know, I might be dropping this one. First of all, 26 episodes.
Ba-dum.
Sorry, you lost me. No, but like this one's, you know, it feels very visual novel-y, which is based off visual novel. That makes sense. I just read that, so
I told you that before
You
the
have a
show.
main-
I told you that before the show.
you have MC Kun surrounded by a harem of girls, and he's trying to solve a supernatural mystery. This one
Yeah.
happens to be based on The Beast That Shouted Love at the Heart of the World by, what's his name? Harlan Ellison from 1969, which I just looked that up on Wikipedia because I'm definitely not, I don't have the literary chops to just pull that out of my head. But yeah, it's based on that. So based on Harlan Ellison short story. I tried to get the synopsis of the short story, and the summary is it's just fucking long, man.
Well,
It's complicated.
The problem with that book is that it's like a circle, and the stories, there's a bunch of stories that sit outside of the circle, and when you get to the end, it's supposed to be the inside of the circle that has the culmination of one big story and one big meaning.
Yeah, it is intriguing. It's a very interesting way to tell a story.
It's like,
For sure.
they're all,
I kind of want to read the actual short story now.
they're all threaded together, yeah. So, it's based on who's the studio? Oh, Studio Feel. I want to feel you, big boy.
See, that sounds like a hentai studio, but it's not.
The Gausha Kaushi. They did the Gausha
Although
Kaushi.
they did do Kiss X Sis, so close enough.
They also did Hinamatsuri, so shout out. Shout out to
But yeah,
Hinamatsuri.
You might recognize this phrase from Evangelion, which had the beast that shouted "I" at the heart of the world
Yeah.
as like one of the episode titles, and it shares a lot of similarities. Visual novel, guy trying to find this. He has like a device that his father left him, and his father's like trapped in a parallel world, I think.
Yeah, his
but
dad
he
is a
gives him this-
historian.
Yeah, he gives him this special like stone that allows him to travel to alternate dimensions.
On some Bill and
and-
Ted like excellent adventure shit.
Yeah. It looks kind of like it's just like a bubbly stone with like a bunch of different like gems in it, and it's like the Infinity Gauntlet kind of.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But he
I think
goes
this one has a simuldub, so that's good.
he goes to various parallel worlds and alternate dimensions, and he's like kind of looking for his father too, because he disappeared like recently, like within like the first.
Yeah,
episode.
his father was a scientist, and then there's like
He was a scientist and a
competing
historian.
scientist who's trying to take away the stone from him.
Yeah, so he meets a bunch of waifus, obviously. Harem. I mean, it's based on a VN, so it's basically a harem, right? But yeah, the visual novel actually came out in the PC 98, and then later ported to the Sega Saturn in 1997. There was like a OVA that came out, like I think it was 1 or 2 episodes, but it was a hentai actually. We should watch that. Pink Pineapple produced and released a 4-episode.
Oh,
hentai
I called
anime.
it Pink Pineapple. It's the only one I know, actually.
Yeah,
when in
dude.
doubt, Pink Pineapple.
Hentai OVA series during, yeah, dude, we should watch that.
Isn't every visual novel just a porn game in disguise?
Pretty much. Remember that one?
Shout out to Fate.
Shout out to Mac. Live stream. Yeah, shout out to Fate. Rin Tosaka can't get her powers unless she does.
I mean,
she does you.
They need to get that mana, dude.
You need that.
Shit.
You need that swamp.
I'm low on battery power. Give me that. Semen.
Yeah. What was that one? HXH Gakuen something or other.
Oh god, yeah. I only watched like 1 episode of that.
Touch my boobie so my power suit can fight you. I don't know. But yes, I don't know. This one is boring.
Extract my anal bead.
Yes. Hey, that one makes sense, okay? Because that's actually based
No,
on
it doesn't.
Like, Kappa shit.
No, Ikuhara show makes sense, Sam. Just admit it.
It's fine. But no, this show, dude, is boring. I don't really get it.
Yeah. I'm dropping it, obviously.
It's not interesting. So I would say skip it. Unless
Wow,
unless
why
you're
did I
a
give it a
fan of
5?
that. If you were an older otaku and you're a fan of that game and you played it somehow because it was Japanese only, or well, it did come out in America in 2011. Someone did a fan translation, but maybe watch it. I don't know. Most animes based on video games aren't very good. I don't know.
Anything based on a visual novel, I'm just gonna start it out at 4 out of 10. That's my default score.
That's
So,
exactly. But I've been fucking saying, dude, all this. Time.
congratulations to Steins Gate for bucking the trend.
For Bucky.
um,
Oh man.
yeah.
Speaking of anime based on video games, we come to our last show, Shoumetsu Toshi,
Or Fairy Gone 2.
or Fairy
as I
Gone
call
2.
it. It's like the same show, kind of.
They got some stands and shit in this one also, yeah. Studio Madhouse, based on a mobile game. I believe Madhouse also did like because every anime mobile game in Japan has a really fucking awesome animated like PV trailer for it. I believe Madhouse did the PV for this one as well. But yeah, it's Studio Madhouse, produced by Pony Canyon. It's about all you know is that there's this guy named Takia. He's a courier, and he delivers shit. You hire him to deliver shit. He meets Yuki, who is the only survivor from the city's extinction, which they call Lost, an event they call Lost, and they call the city where it affected Lost. The two rely on.
You know what?
A message.
I like this one better than the other one.
I like this one better than the other one too, kind of. Because it's kind of interesting. Than Fairy Gone. This
They
one was
have
actually
the guy who's like Daru 2.0 from
yeah,
Steins Gate.
yeah.
Hey
This one
guys,
is
I'm the
kind
tech
of-
guy.
This one's kind of interesting. So then, like, Yuki's like she's the only survivor of that incident, right? But then they get a message. The guys who rescue her from the agency who are testing on her, they get a message from her dad saying, "Yuki, meet me at Lost," which is the city where it happened, where the Lost event happened. So
Okay, it's all coming back to me now.
they hire the Takuya guy to take her to Lost, and it's like I'm when I watched it, it was like, okay, there's some Akira shit happening because there's like a revolt in like by the citizens against the government. They're like, dude, tell us what the Lost event really was. Like, tell us what really happened. Like, you guys caused this. That's why so many people died. And Yuki has this. They don't explain the powers right away, but Yuki has this power to summon victims of the Lost occurrence. And one of the guys that she can summon is named Akira, which was like her bodyguard growing up or something like that. And he's got his power is to like summon a bunch of guns and fire them at you like a boss. It's really cool. But so basically what the mobile game is you ride on Takuya's Vespa while she's behind you, and it's like a card system, and you have 5 cards on every mission, and you just use the cards and summon, which guys you want to fight with as you're going through levels and stuff. I think it's really interesting. I almost kind of wanted to watch it just to see what happens, but it's also really ridiculous, and the animation's not that great. Like, there's a part at the end of the first episode where they're trying to run away from people, and one of the lost guys who's fighting against them, he uses like these powers, like these telekinetic powers, and he throws a bunch of like rocks and sharp metal signs and sharp metal poles. It literally looks like what seems to be thousands and thousands of these objects that he's hurling at Takuya and Yuki, and only like 3 objects hit him in the face and don't kill him. And it's like, how are you alive right now? Like, that you should be dead. Because like the way they animated it and made it look is like, I don't know, it's kind of ridiculous. But again, it might just be a cash grab because the game is so popular. I don't know. I'm almost kind of like wondering. I almost kind of want to play the game, but it's not out in America.
Look, it has 12 episodes. What more do you need? We're already a quarter of the way in. Let's just finish
it. Just watch it. God.
And it does a dub, right. I think. So, yeah, there you go. Watch it dubbed, 1.25 speed. Easy check mark on your Mal. You need to get that weeb score up. I'm going to finish this show.
You need the weeb score in. So, I don't know. It's just...
I'm at least going to watch a few more episodes. I'll give it a try. I'm probably going to end up giving it a 5 out of 10, but fuck it. I got to finish a couple 5 out of 10s, right?
I need a couple more 5 out of... I got to get my Mal graph correct, because...
I need to keep that curve up.
That curve, yeah, get that curve right. So, yeah, there's our 8 shows. Me and Nick are going to talk about a couple other... Do you want to mention any others that we didn't talk about?
Well, we'll talk about Attack on Titan later, because that one started later.
Attack on, Season 3, Part 2, Part 5.
We should probably why don't we just cover that one when it's finished?
Sure.
Or we could do it, I guess we could ask the listeners, like, comment at us.
I don't even know. Yeah, just let us know. I don't think I'm going to be watching it, to be honest with you.
You're just dropping Attack on Titan?
Well, I've read the manga, so like...
What? Okay, stop. Fuck the manga. Doesn't have music. And the animation is shit.
The animation is...
Well, no. Isn't the Attack on Titan manga like really shittily drawn?
No, actually,
for a manga is what I mean.
At some parts it looks a little weird. Yeah.
Doesn't it look worse than the anime? That's what I've heard.
The anime actually does look better. Yeah, but
and that's pretty rare where the anime looks better than the manga. So
sometimes
anime.
It kind of reminds me of like John Romita Jr. like the way he draws his people in his comics. For those of you who don't know, he did Kick-Ass. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It just, like, because, like, I caught up, because, like, last season, I only watched some of it, because I was like, I just wanted to see what it looked like, compared to the manga. But this season, I know some crazy shit's going to happen. But, yeah, we'll talk about it at the end.
This is apparently the good part, the good shit.
I think
they go into the basement, and they put the lotion on its skin.
The truth is coming out. Yeah, it's going to come out.
Or else it gets the hose again.
I already know what the truth is, and it's kind of fucked up. But, yeah, it's going down. We'll talk about it at the end when we talk about, like, Dororo and shit. Because I'm still watching Dororo, too, from last season.
Yeah, same. I actually have that one on hold. I'm going to binge the last half of it.
Dororo. I love Dororo, dude. Dororo's fucking sick. So fucking
dope.
Fucking shit.
Wasn't there another show, an ONA that came out this season?
Miru Tights.
Ultraman?
Fucking Sen, dude. Shout out to Sen. They're like...
Yeah, Yuru Tights.
I'm watching Miru Tights, yeah.
Miru Tights, but that's not even out yet.
They were like... Yeah, I don't think it's out yet.
It's just Feet, the anime. Like,
they're like, this is I was talking to them about it yesterday, and they're like, look, this is the kind of Feet representation we need, okay?
I guess this one is an ONA. No, I'm thinking of where's Ultraman. That's right on there. I think that's on Netflix.
It's a Netflix one, yeah. The CG one, which I've heard is not the greatest.
It has a 7.13 on Mal, so it's not awful.
I mean, it's probably because it's Netflix and it came out at once. But
what is 7 Seeds? God, Netflix. We just need to do a Netflix episode.
Well, yeah, we do need to hop on Netflix shit. To be honest,
we really should. Actually, that's a good topic. Like, We could maybe have some people vote on like which shows they want us to cover from Netflix, and we'll just binge a couple and talk about them.
I know Danny
Something
has
like that.
watched. She watched Be the Beginning and some others.
I love Be the Beginning because you can use the bee emoji.
Yeah, bees. No, beads. Bees.
But yeah. Other than those, I just got to start getting on my backlog and shit.
Let's
let's
talk
power
about our
rank.
favorite OP and EDs and then go our power rankings.
All right.
You first, because you're a bitch.
So we're only talking about the ones we covered this week. So the favorite one from this week is, for me, I don't have the title of it, but the OP from Hitoribocchi. This one was super cute. I am a Moe stan. It's a very catchy song. The character designs are adorable. A lot of rainbows.
It's called Hitoribocchi no Monologue, and it's just by the voice actors who play the characters.
Yeah. Great little OP. I like it. So there you go. What about you?
For opening, dude, I put I really, as much as like the anime is just like the opening to Shoumetsu Toshi was really
It's
sick.
Toshi. Sam, how do you type it wrong?
I thought it was Boshi.
No,
Why did you put Boshi up here?
I didn't. Did I?
Oh, I was mixing up with Hitoribocchi. My bad. Shoumetsu Toshi,
God
dude.
damn it, Sam.
Sorry.
Silver Penguin Drum.
Silver
Remember that?
Penguin Drum. Forrest Whitaker. Pat Labor.
I think that is how to pronounce it, actually.
No, it's Pat Labor. It's not Pat Labor.
Pat Labor. I think you'd say it however you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna start calling you Nike Stanier.
What was the guy's name from the show we were talking about? Like the weird ass name.
Free
from
Underbar?
Fairy
Free Underbar?
Free Underbar. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
You're gonna do a super fantastic Free Underbar. Wow. No, but no, I.
Welcome to my hidden lair.
Oh man. Okay, sorry. This
What
is
was
why
your
me
OP
and Nick.
again? I don't even know what OP you had anymore.
You can't make Nick and me do the podcast by ourselves because we just fuck around the whole time. Okay. No. No, though. Shoumetsu Toshi had some boss-ass music in it, and the opening was, like, really catchy. It's called Kotai by Mao Abe. I've never heard of that artist before, but for some reason, the opening was just really fucking catchy. Even
You
though
gotta
the
start
anime
linking
is-
me this shit, man.
You gotta start linking me the Lincoln logs.
Reddit/anime themes.
Lincoln logs, bro. All right, what do you got for ED?
ED, as I watched the Toshi OP. My favorite ED was Carole Tuesday. It's kind of cheating, you know.
No,
Carole
but
Tuesday is a
it
music
is
show,
really good.
so it's like
It is
this one
really
actually
good.
starts very similar to I think Hitoribocchi has the same like start to the ED, where like you have feet walking in one direction.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is kind of like an Etsy style. I don't even know. It's just so girly, you know, like so hipstery, and you know,
It is.
great character
It's
designs. They're walking.
It's very like alt poppy. And like the song is called
yeah.
"Hold Me Now" by Carole Tuesday.
It's like it has that Zoe Deschanel energy.
yeah, like alt pop, like folk pop. Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's called "Hold Me Now" by Nye BRXX and Selena Ann, which are the singing voices of Carole Tuesday. So, yeah, that's a good song. If that
Really
wasn't, if the one I have for my favorite ED wasn't my favorite, that would be it. But my favorite for the ED is actually "Stand by Me" by the Peggies. I don't know why it says. I don't know why I wrote down the Biggies there.
God damn it, Sam! You read everything wrong.
Dude, I got I. So
You could have at least used the bee emoji for
My bad.
Shoumetsu Toshi.
Yeah, no, my bad. I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
Sam, you should just start using the bee emoji and everything. Just even
One
spell it
B
wrong.
man. Just put the one B emoji man.
Bevangelion.
Bevangelion. The end of
Beyond
Bevangelion.
Benesis.
Rebuild Bevangelion. Anyway, "Stand by Me" by the Peggies from Sarazanmai. Like the ending song and the visuals with it are just like really fucking like aesthetic goals for show. Like I fucking love the song. I love it. Sarazanmai is fucking dope. It's probably gonna be my anime this season or close to, if anything. But
Yeah.
anyway, let's go for.
You don't have it
power
listed on your
rankings.
power rankings as number one though.
You know what? I don't know. I don't know if I have these in any particular order, to be honest with you, because I still don't know.
It's just a clump. These are just the shows that you're going to continue watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll go first. I'll just do Fruits Basket, One Punch Man, Sarazanmai, Demon Slayer, Carole Tuesday. Actually, Senryo Shoujo too, because it's a short. Yeah, I think that's it for me. To be honest with you, I don't know. The season's kind of.
You're not gonna watch Hitoribocchi? Your loss.
I don't want to watch it because that show sucked.
It's too sugary.
It's too sugary, dude. It's too much.
My list is somewhat similar. I have Fruits Basket, then One Punch Man, then Hitoribocchi, number 3. Really good show. And then Sarazanmai for the memes, for the booty juice memes. Senryo Shoujo, Carole Tuesday, and Demon Slayer / Kimetsu no Yaiba. And then also, I impulsively decided to finish Shoumetsu Toshi. So,
God.
I'm at least going to continue watching it. It's on the bottom.
It's got JoJo. It's got JoJo references, so you're good.
It's got that JoJo energy, man. That's all I need.
JoJo energy. So,
But
dude,
yeah.
fucking thank God we're done with first impressions. Let us know what you think. What are you watching right now? You watching Isekai Quartet? You're watching Fairy Gone?
Oh, Isekai. I forgot to list that one. I'm going to finish that one as well.
Yeah, because why not, right? It's a short.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's inoffensively good.
Are you watching Why the Hell Are You Here, Teacher? Let me know about all the boobies.
Dude, if you can find an uncensored version, hit me up.
Let me know about all.
I want to see
boobies.
them yams.
God.
What do they call them again? It's Baps, right?
Yeah, that one guy who is like a screenshot is this guy trying to text a girl for boobs and I'll send you $300 or something. It's like from some other country in East Asia.
Oh yeah, like an
Send me
Indian
Bob.
guy. He's like, send me your bobs.
Send me Bob. Yeah.
Fuck you, ugly bitch. I don't want you anyway.
yeah. And then she didn't
You
respond.
gotta neg them, right? You know that's how it works.
God. Oh,
Just
man.
insult their humanity for a little bit. It makes them like you. It's called negging.
Nick's tried it, I think, probably.
Push, pull. Push, pull. You gotta push them sometimes. Sometimes down the stairs, you know?
That's
Show who's boss.
okay. Yeah, we're done. Moving on. We're done.
Look, I don't want someone who can't survive a fall down the stairs.
Let us know what you're watching. God, fucking please. Just shut it off.
Don't actually do that.
yeah.
That's like
terrible.
That's assault.
That is assault, brother. Please do not do that. We do not condone. No, for real. Let us know what you're watching though. And you know what? Like I said, kind of from Why the Hell Are You Teacher? I'm gonna post them in the Pronzors right now because I want to see Bob. So
I want to see your Bob's. It's just Bob's Burger's face.
Dude, I love Bob's. Dude, I love her character design. It's so good. Okay, but let us know what you're watching. Okay, spring season. It's pretty interesting so far. Kind of lackluster. I don't know. Let us know what you think. But that being said, I've been Sam. That's Nick, and we've been the Anime Summit Podcast.